Well, I don't really know how to start this video. We're all feeling a little anxious right now. There's a lot of uncertainty, but I come to YouTube for, you know, just some entertainment and some baking. And so that's what I'm gonna do today. So welcome to my house, 2020 style. Today we're gonna be testing out tasty muffins and compare it to my absolute favorite raspberry cream muffin, which I talked about in my last video. I just realized that it sounded like I'm stacking up some tasty ones against some garbage muffins. These muffins are my absolute favorite. I talked about it in last week's video where I did like 24 hours, day in the life with a newborn, and these muffins I have every single night when I'm nursing Connor. So I've run out. I need to make muffins. So here we are. And we're still figuring out this whole social distancing thing. We are staying put. We are not going out at all except to get groceries and in case we need like medications, that's it. So we're at home with 3 children and attempting to do filming and stuff. So I don't know what kind of videos we're gonna be doing, but maybe some dinners. Maybe we can hang out, make dinner together, right? I'm trying to brainstorm ideas for foods that I already have in the house, kind of minimize the number of times to do like outings. Not actually walking, I would be driving. I'm not even driving, it's Chris. Anyway, my point is, if you have any ideas, please leave them in the comments below. So make sure you like, subscribe, click the little bell. I don't know where it is. Is it down here? I think it's down here. Anyway, we're gonna get into the raspberry cream muffins to start out with, and I have all the ingredients nicely prepped. Oh, I just realized I haven't been in this kitchen since pregnant. Probably look a little different right now. Anyway, mixer. Oh. Franny, are you ready? Don't let me down, because the last batch I made with you, they were tough. They were tough. And we're gonna make it right this time. I do not want to have to call you by your full name. Oh, I just realized I don't need Francesca yet. So we got bowl. We're gonna start with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Dump that right into the bowl there. And then to that, we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt. Hold on, I need to do this properly. Salt bay. And then 1/4 teaspoon of some cinnamon. I really hope that some of you just bake with me on this one. Just rewind, just start from the beginning, go get the supplies, and sit down. We can bake together. This is how we beat the system, all right? And then we need to stir this together. And I've been watching a lot of BA recently, which is no surprise to anyone. And Sola has said to really whisk together your dry ingredients, and this is more important than you think it is. So really like take a minute to whisk them properly. So that is what I'm going to do, because I listen to everything Sola says. Set that off to the side a little bit. I need to turn over the other recipe. I printed out the other recipe and I keep looking at it, and I'm going to tell you guys the wrong instructions if I'm not careful. Okay, now we need to bring out Francesca. I feel like anytime I touch my face, I always need to wash my hands with soap again. Gotta be extra cleanly, all right? This is what we're doing right now. So we're gonna add in to the stand mixer half a cup of softened butter, and this has been softening out at room temperature overnight. Bloop. I'm gonna turn on my oven, set it for 350 or whatever your temperature in your oven is to get it to 350. We actually I have to show you. It's really kind of dirty. I should clean it, but I wanna show you. This is an oven thermometer. I stick it in, and it'll tell me what the actual temperature of my oven is. So I always set mine, if I want it to be 350, to 325, because my oven doesn't want to cooperate. I just stick it right in there, bake, 325, done. All right, that will interrupt us shortly, so no one's surprised it's not your oven. Or maybe it is if you're baking with me. Oh man, my eyeballs are not the greatest. 2/3 cup, there we go, of granulated sugar. Even have my contacts in, that's embarrassing. 2/3 cup of granulated sugar. Ooh, some sugar dust. And then we need to beat it in a medium bowl. So let's do that. All right, that's pretty good. Now we need to beat in 2 eggs, but 1 at a time. Need their time to shine. Right into the compost for you. And egg number 2. Now to this, we are gonna add half a cup of sour cream and a teaspoon of vanilla. Sour cream makes it the raspberry cream muffin, right? You could probably also do this with yogurt. I haven't tried that myself personally. I'll ask my mom though, maybe she has. In case you didn't know, this is a recipe that my mom made from my childhood. This is what I would have for breakfast before school every single morning. I was a creature of habit, and I'm also gonna add in like a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. I just wanna see, like it's probably just me making these, and I just made them really tough. Maybe I overmixed something, or I don't know, but I'm gonna see if that makes a difference. Let's experiment. Wait, I already pulled out the oil. What am I doing? I also feel like this time, like at home, I want to spend more time doing the things like my dream chores. Doing dream chores, learning new things. Like I think Chris wants to work on like gluten-free bread, so maybe we'll film some of that. I need to do some serious decluttering. I love decluttering since it's already spring now. Hopefully this is good. Let's mix that up. Just gonna scrape down the sides a little bit here. Even though this thing is supposed to scrape down the sides, I feel like it's missing some of the butter. All right, now I think we can add in the dry ingredients. I think for this part, again, I don't want tough muffins, okay? It's the worst. I'm going to mix in the flour by hand just to, thank you. I'm just gonna mix in the flour by hand just to make sure that I don't overmix it. Oh, I still have butter in here. Way to go, butter. Way to incorporate, part of the team. There we go. Thank you for your services, Francesca. So I'm gonna take some of the flour and I'm gonna add it in slowly. I'm gonna add the last little bit here. And now on to the chocolate chips and the raspberries. So I get 2 cups of raspberries. Did I get that? Oh no, 1 cup. 1 cup, everyone. And chocolate chips. Are you on team chocolate chips and muffins or no chips? Are you on my side or my dad's side? Let me know. We're gonna dump in the raspberries. These are frozen. That's not already very clear. And sometimes I go overkill on the chocolate chips. You'll forgive me. I'm gonna start with a cup and then we'll go from there, because I have made them before when it was basically just I made chocolate chips with a little muffin instead of muffin with some chocolate chips. It's also a good idea if you're using the frozen fruit to leave them frozen until right before you need to add them, because then they'll stay nice and frozen when you're mixing it and they'll stay together. They won't break apart and just make it sort of like a gray blue muffin, which doesn't look as appealing. I mean, some of them will melt and will kind of create that color, but if you can avoid it, it does make a prettier looking muffin. All right, I don't want to mix this too much. I'm just doing a little. Should we add some more chocolate chips? I feel like we should. We're living our best life at home, and that means chocolate chips, okay? Oh no, that one fell on the counter. All right, these are looking good. The raspberries are starting to melt a little. So let's put these into muffin tin. So I'm just gonna spray this with some Pam. Ooh. Pam, you're aggressive. Just calm down. There we go. It didn't need to be like that though. And you can scoop this in like any way you want. I'm gonna use an ice cream scoop, but you could use this. It's a little bit easier this way. This is supposed to make 12 muffins. This is 12, so let's see. Also, these don't rise a lot, so feel free to kind of fill them up. They're quite dense muffins. My lips so chapped. Taking a break, putting on some lip balm. This one is by Pharmacy. It's a honey butter one. So good. Wash my hands again. I think I'm doing a pretty good job of making these even. Oh, this one needs more. The trick is making sure that I have enough batter for all the muffins. Look at my muffins. Ooh, look good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. What's your favorite muffin, Christopher?
Blueberry.
Blueberry?
Yeah.
Oh, classic. Did you have muffins growing up? Like I had muffins growing up?
We didn't have muffins in Finland. The wolves ate all of our muffins.
Oh wait, you grew up with your... Yeah, no, your mom would have made so many muffins. I don't know why I even asked you.
I don't remember making very many muffins in Finland. You couldn't really get produce in the same way at that time. My mom tells a story about buying a cucumber one time before she kind of understood the currency conversions there. It was $9.
$9 for a cucumber?
Nine Canadian dollars for a cucumber.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully things have improved. Anyone from Finland? Can you tell me?
You still eat a lot of cured meats. I like those.
Are you gonna taste test?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, these need to go in for 30 to 35 minutes. I'm gonna put them in for 25 and then check them. You can always add more time, but you can't take away. Christopher, I just got dough on my brow. Ask me how that happened. It's on the floor now.
This is the second most dough that you've dropped on the ground in a baking video.
Are we sure though? All right, now on to muffin recipe number 2, and that is a chocolate-filled banana muffin from Tasty. And I saw this and I needed to make it. I have no other reason. So I have here 2 frozen but now thawed bananas that have clearly... This is the second time in this video this happened. But my other muffins are done. Ooh. Also see some pizza in there. Nice. Look at those. They look so good. I'm excited. I hope they're done. Let me check. All right, not quite done, but almost. I did underbake them. I'm gonna add like another 3 minutes. So we have the 2 bananas here. This is what I do with any bananas that have gotten too ripe. Usually actually what I do is I pre-peel them and then put them in the freezer and I label how many bananas are in there. I guess I didn't with this batch. It's fine though. It's fine. Really wish I had done it. This part's really gross. Pass Rachel, why'd you do this to me? So I'm gonna break up these bananas first. Okay, took a quick break for pizza. I took the muffins out. You probably see them a little bit on the side. They look real good though, I'm real excited. So to these 2 bananas, we are going to add in a 1/4 cup of whole milk, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, 1/2 cup of ground sugar, or granulated. Whatever floats your boat. And then 1 egg. Made a huge mess doing that. Wasn't worth it. I also have coffee number 2 here. It's Americano, and this is my parents' dog. Her name is Scout. Can you even see her? The light's blinding. You need to appreciate, she's so cute. All right, let's blend this. So for the dry ingredients, we're gonna add in 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and then 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And we're going to sift it in like snow. Please no more snow. It is springtime now. I want it to stay that way. That is my stall. Now we're just going to mix everything together until just combined. Oh, I forgot the vanilla. No matter. We'll add it in once it's all incorporated. I don't want to add it in on top of the dry ingredients. All right, teaspoon of vanilla. Mix that in a little bit. What is, oh yes, the sprinkles. So I don't have chocolate sprinkles and I'm not gonna go out to a store to get chocolate sprinkles, but thought this would be a good substitute, probably even better, if I'm honest. Chocolate chunks. So I need 1/4 cup of these-ish, and I put them in the fridge because I wanted them to not like get into a melty mess. I'm actually gonna chop them a little bit more here. But honestly, I didn't really understand the whole chocolate sprinkle thing. That to me turns it into a cupcake. I don't know why, but sprinkles to me sounds like cupcake. It needs icing on top, even though it's chocolate filled muffin. Don't question my logic, right? Gently fold in the chocolate sprinkles into the batter. All right. And this is a much looser batter than my other one, though I did have frozen raspberries, which probably made it solidify a little bit more. Where's Pam? Pam! And we are again going to scoop in the batter. Very excited. I also get Animal Crossing today. It looks so good. I've been looking at all the reviews and stuff online. It's the New Horizons one. Yeah, I'm gonna play it. I mean, technically I bought it for my kids, but you know what? I'm gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be fun. I feel like I filled some of these too high. I'm gonna have to borrow from you, buddy. Ooh, this guy's missing some. Hold on. Why did this guy get so much? It's greedy. Okay, now I'm just getting a little obsessive about it. It's probably fine, Rachel. All right, you know what? It's good. Now we're gonna stick these in the oven for 20-25 minutes. I'm gonna stick them in for, again, 18. Just like to play it safe. And we'll check back and we'll see what they look like, because then we get to go on to the filling stage of these muffins. And you go, guys. Don't burn on me. Okay. Muffins, they're cool now. And they have holes in the center because when the muffins were still warm, I used the flat end of, you could use like a spatula or a wooden spoon is what they use, to create this sort of crevasse in the middle of the muffin so that you can pour in the chocolate ganache, I guess, kind of. And all we're gonna do for the filling is I have half of a cup of heavy cream, whipping cream, whatever you call it where you are. And then we're gonna add half a cup of chocolate chips to it. But first I'm going to heat this up in the microwave. Does it say for how long? No. No, it doesn't. It just says have hot whipping cream. All right. All right, we have hot whipping cream. And then I'm just going to add in the chocolate chips. So it says to let it sit for a minute and then stir until the chocolate is melted and smooth. So I'm just gonna wait here. Silence. All right, let's stir this. Get a nice consistency going. This feels super liquidy still. Theirs does not look like this. Oh, it's just kind of cold. Let me try heating it up. All right, so I think that my ganache has finally come up to a consistency that I'm happy with. I had to add in a ton of extra chocolate chips though. It was not, the ratio was really off. I don't know what happened there. It was also a good place to put all the rest of those chocolate shards. So that worked out well. And I took a spoonful of this and I just stuck it in the fridge just to see how it was going to set up. And it seems to hold together fairly well. It's still kind of that nice gooey consistency, but it's not, and it's not too hard, but it's not just gonna like run out of the muffin or soak up in the muffin. So now what we're going to do is fill these muffins and hope for the best. Like it still looks so much thinner than what they had in the video. But I added so much chocolate. I'm worried about adding more. Ooh, hold on. I need to like zoom you guys in for this. This is really cool. Look at that. I could not even. That's so amazing. Whoa, that was too much. Getting a little aggressive here. Slow it down, Rachel. Okay, so I'm gonna take these and I'm going to stick them into the fridge because the ganache in the center needs to firm up a little bit before they are able to be served. So I'm going to go and do that, and then we'll come back and we'll taste test. Hi. I haven't seen you all day.
You've been making cupcakes.
It's not. All right, fine. So we have muffins.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to taste test muffins.
Yeah.
But you turned on the oven because muffins aren't worth eating unless they're warm.
Right.
What we're saying.
We're in a quarantine, not in pioneer times.
Luke and Julia tested them earlier. Luke's favorite was the raspberry one, and Julia's favorite was the banana one.
Okay.
So we're split down the middle already.
Mm-hmm.
Connor's too small.
Maybe a split one here.
Yeah, that's a good one. It has extra chocolate in it, though.
Wow.
Look at that. Wait. Look. Ooh. I hope that's in focus.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Room temperature muffin.
It looks good.
It looks symmetrical.
Okay, and then there's my favorite.
This looks like the best batch that you've made. Like these look moist and delicious.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. Maybe I finally got them right, Mom. I feel like, you know how the generations before us, they bring us recipes, but then they always leave out something that makes it actually taste fantastic.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone does that. Mom. She didn't actually. She gave me the full recipe. But anyway.
Bye, Muffins.
Bye, Muffins.
So how are you going to spend your isolation?
Basically, it's just running from one fire to the next until it's the end of the day and then I sleep. What about you?
I want to learn how to bake better.
You already bake really well, though.
Not the hard things. Not like bread and not doughs, you know? Like I don't really have a feel for it. You don't like sourdough, though, do you?
No, I don't like sourdough.
I kind of want to make a sourdough starter.
It's because it's sour.
Right, but
Dough.
that's so delicious. I've got time on my hands.
This is true. What am I going to do? I want to get better at things in general, but I also just want to do a lot of...
I also want to get better at things in general. Like, I'm here for things. I'd like to get
so
to
tired.
here. What are 3 things you want to get better at?
Getting better at is one thing, but also...
Don't qualify it.
There are also things that I just want to do for anxiety management purposes. Organizing and cleaning. The dream chores. You know what? Actually, speaking of things that I've been learning, I have actually been listening to my audiobooks.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I have been doing a lot of learning on that. Mostly like parenting books, as well as some like business and like personal management, like priority management stuff. Like I've been reading a lot of those kinds of books. So that's learning. Some TikTok dances.
Yeah, you got into TikTok.
I did.
It's too bad.
I held out for a long time.
Go follow Rachel on TikTok. I won't be there.
And I send him all the TikToks that are funny. They're funny. I wanted to send you the Emperor's New Groove ones that are really funny, okay? I keep cutting them in half. I should be just breaking them apart because I feel like that would just be prettier. Look, oh, they're so hot on my fingers. Ah! Ooh, ah. Nice muffins. Okay, wait. The chocolate's gonna be all melted. Oh! That's just chocolate, Christopher. What is this?
It's not a muffin. It might be good, whatever it is.
Okay, so raspberry. Now this one I did differently because I added oil to it. Because
That's the only change you made?
Yeah, because I kept making them really hard and I don't know why. So, see if this is better. Butter makes everything better.
My butter's so good, but that is an infinitely better crumb.
Still moist. Mm-hmm. I bet this is moister.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Moisture's not a word, is it?
Moisture is a word.
But I like this one because the tartness of the raspberries with the chocolate is like a dense, like it's a heartier muffin.
It's still very chocolatey.
Don't listen to him. Chocolate is good in muffins.
Very chocolatey.
Wait, so do you side with my dad then? And like, would you do no chips?
Oh, no, absolutely not. Chips are great.
Okay, to each their own then. I like the amount of chocolate, but...
It's a very tasty one. Like, it is a good muffin.
Now, these ones are the banana ones with a lot of extra chocolate.
Oh, is there some banana in here too?
2 bananas. I just ate ganache.
Yes, but the banana holds up surprisingly well.
It's much spongier than this one.
Yep.
This one's hardier. This one's more like spongy
Cakey.
feeling.
Yeah, it's not health food. It's tasty.
It's got banana in it. That's all I got. Does it have milk in it? You got 1/12 of an egg. It's protein.
Each of these muffins has 1/6 of a banana in it. So...
Okay, so which one do you like better then? I'm biased. Will he break the tie?
The raspberry ones, just because they're a bit less dessert-like.
So what if I said these were cupcakes?
No, they're both great cupcakes.
But is this the better cupcake? Or
Can I try one with cream cheese frosting?
Yes.
Okay. I have some.
You have cream cheese frosting? How come I've never come across this cream cheese frosting? Have you been making cream cheese frosting? Oh, that was from the cinnamon buns.
Sure.
So maybe I'll add cleaning out the fridge to my list of dream chores.
Cream cheese frosting doesn't go bad. Everyone knows that.
We're going to put it on the raspberry one. I thought we were going to put it on the banana one.
No, that's a bridge too far.
So now it's cupcake versus cupcake. Mm-hmm. Was it everything?
It's very good.
Okay, so how does it compare as a cupcake to this cupcake?
There's more going on with this one. Now that I've got the cream cheese frosting, I like that.
Now, would you put a layer of cream cheese in the muffin? I used to do that. My mom used to do that with I think it was banana bread. She'd made like a sweet cream cheese sort of ribbon through the middle. Mom, can you make us banana bread when we're allowed to leave our house?
I'll come pick it up if you leave it on the front porch.
Just whip it at the car. No. Well, this just confirms that my muffin is better.
That's a great batch. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really good.
I feel like I did. Well, thank you for taste testing muffins with me. This was I feel like a good test.
Thank you for making muffins.
You're welcome. I'm gonna eat most of them.
You're not going to be able to get back to sleep if you have one of those in the middle of the night.
No, because you know what I do with sugar? I like go up and then I crash immediately. That's why I don't have sugar during the day.
You're allergic to ice cream.
It is why I'm allergic to ice cream. Not actually allergic to ice cream, but that's what my mom used to tell people when they tried to give me ice cream at birthday parties. They're like, no, she's allergic to it. Because I would like run up the wall just like that.
I've seen it.
I have nothing else to say, but I hope you guys are doing well, truly.
Yeah.
And let us know how you're doing in the comments and on Instagram. We want to hear from you guys. And if there are any other things that you would like us to make. I was saying like maybe dinners or breakfasts, things from around the house that we already have on hand because, you know, stuck inside. We'll see you guys all on Saturday of next week. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Bye.
Bye.